Alright. I think we're good to go. Oh, what? Alright, oh, looks like I forgot to grab a replay for this. There's no mod 1. It's 240 BPM by Hedron. There's a hidden one grand finals in Battle of the Box, I believe. So it's gonna have that awkward aim control kind of hidden one style aim. It's about 7.6 stars, so just under that target SR. Yeah, I can't read that. That was cool. A little bit of tapping there. Just a couple bursts though, should be fine. So that's no mod 1. No mod 2 is this funny extended version of Daisuke. So this is the Flame Heavy map. It's not really going to be normal streams though. The map's only 7.2 stars, but it's pretty hard. Going to see a lot of note locking and chain missing on this one. It kind of feels like to me a more hidden map. That might just be my own bias though, as a hidden player. Anyway, the Kiais are really funny if you don't know this map. You know the song, but you don't know this map. Guess it just repeats. And repeats again. And repeat that section again. Kind of a, just like a slightly longer version of this song. So we got wiggle streams, we got aim control streams, got streams, all that good stuff. Yep, and watch out for that. The map is not over. Right at the end. Alright, Nomad 3. So this is Cloud Top Cruise from Mario Kart World. 7.26 stars. 127 BPM. A little bit longer than those last two maps. This is 3 minutes and 10 seconds. And yeah, this is a pretty intense alt map. Like, it doesn't really let up for any real significant amount of time. This map did get nerfs though, so it might. I might overestimate a little bit, but it's pretty challenging. Some 1/6 bursts hidden in there. Gotta watch out for those. Okay, we calmed down a little bit here, but you only get a couple seconds really to catch your breath. I believe all of the 1/6 bursts are notated with new combo, so it shouldn't be difficult to read those. Yeah, this map is just really, really consistent. Couple doubles right there. There's a decent amount of flow in this as well, as you can see. But yeah, it's a pretty fun map. Moving on to Nomad 4. This is Reverse. This map is still more of a mechanics map. there is a slider tech map coming in Hard Rock. This map does have some slider tech, but it's mostly going to be yeah, like light tech mechanics. There's a bunch of cut streams. The cut streams are a big part of being able to get a good score on this map. There's also these rhythm change bursts. Some of them are 1/6. A couple of them might be 1/8. Yeah, so, and then you have a bunch of these cut streams that end in a slider stream. And then the Ki are just going to be these aim heavy, light tech kind of style. This map is just over 4 minutes, the longest map in the pool, outside of Tiebreaker. Coming up on another cut stream. That's the hardest one in the map. Right at the halfway point, so probably going to kill a lot of scores. Some 1/6 as well in this section. Definitely going to want to look at the map beforehand. This is not a sight read friendly map. A couple more of these faster bursts at the end. And that's that. Shoutouts to Awawa for making some edits on that map. On to Nomad 5. This is Cosmo Memory, a new set of it. This is CS6, the CS6 Nomad Precision. This is all aim. There's nothing else in this map. And like the aim is pretty much all full screen as well. It is pretty hard. It's a short one though, so might still feel like RNG. But pretty much the entire map are these cross-screen jumps. It's pretty similar to last week's No Mod 5, less awkward, more focused on the large jumps. You do get a little bit of a break here, which is a pretty big deal on a map that's only 2 minutes 15 seconds. So if you're able to hold onto those earlier jumps, then you do get a nice boost, but then you hit this jump spike, and then you probably break. And then back to these snap jumps. Or like, well no, they're just normal jumps, but you kind of have to like, since you have to follow these slow sliders, it's kind of like a stop and go kind of thing. And then that's pretty much the end of it. Pretty short map, but I would say pretty consistent in terms of the aim requirement. Like that last star pattern is definitely the hardest pattern in the map, but like everything that comes before it is pretty tough. So not free by any means. No Mod 6 time is not this map. It is an edit. CS5 AR8, so much easier to play. So there's still some, I mean, even on AR8, this is still pretty tricky to read. You have these like consistent spacing but inconsistent rhythms. And the CS5 is just to help out with the precision requirement, because playing this on CS6 is really hard, especially when the AR is even lower than this. So this might feel a little bit on the easy side, but I think that's okay for a map like this. Hopefully the map stat changes will make this map more approachable for people to practice it or just read it in general, but while still retaining enough difficulty for it to be a challenge. It probably could have been adjusted a little bit more, but just decided not to overthink it. These are much harder on AR6, reading these patterns, but oh well. Whoops. Don't go the wrong way on that. Those are, according to the combo color. I want to pay attention to the new combos on that little thing. That will be up once the mapper posts the edit. Might be a little bit for that. Not sure when they're going to post it. Anyway, on to NoMod 7. So we did have reading here. We are going to have more just plain density reading instead of those overlaps. It's going to be an edit of this Toybot map. So this is AR7 CS4 edit. And yeah, there's not really too much going on in this map. I mean, it's only like 6.1 stars or something, 6.2. So on a normal AR, this is obviously a really simple map. On AR7, a little bit more difficult for sure. This is supposed to just be a kind of density aim map, but I can definitely understand some people having more trouble reading this than reading NoMod 6. There are a couple of these like stops, like gaps between nodes, that can be tricky. But like that's pretty much the only reading difficulty in this map. Maybe a couple patterns you want to look at that might be confusing on AR7. This definitely feels harder than NoMod 6. But I don't think it'll be too bad. There's also not much. The second low AR in NoMod is there's no map under AR9 in DT this week, like we had last week. So this is kind of replacing that. So getting rid of that NoMod 7, like just like plain aim slot, NoMod 1 kind of thing, wasn't really a good idea anyway. Alright, that is the NoMod pool. Hard Rock now. This is Hard Rock 1. Still gonna be that plain aim slot. But we got Shakira. This map is 7.58 stars, which is a little bit low for this pool, or like the target SR, but this map is like really hard. Definitely understarred. So we have a bit of an understarred Nomad 1 in that 240 BPM, like hidden one kind of thing. We have an understarred Hard Rock 1 that has a lot of full screens. Some uncomfortable angles, like deceptively uncomfortable. But also just like this style of hard rock game is just really hard. It's only 200 BPM as well. This is more of a standard aim. But a little bit low on the BPM for this star rating.
So sexy, AM and fantasy, a refugee like me back with the Fugees from a third world country. I go back like when Pac carried crates for Humpty Hump. Really the whole club dizzy. Why the CIA wanna watch the Colombians and Haitians? I ain't guilty, it's a musical transaction. Oh, boop, so boop, no more do we snatch rope. Refugees run the seas cause we own our own boat.
I'm on tonight, my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel you, boy. Come on, let's go, real slow. Baby, like this is perfect. Oh, you know I'm on tonight, my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel it's right. The attraction, the tension, baby, like this is perfection.
No fighting, no fighting.
Yeah, just a very consistent aim map. Should be one of the more decisive picks. I mean, you can either play that or you can't play that. But probably most people left in the tournament can play that. Probably. Alright, Hard Rock 2. This is a captain map. This is CS7. And it's going to be more or less just a mechanics map. You have aim, you have flow aim. Despite it being a Ferocious song, it's not really that kind of mech tech style. Like, you have some sliders, but like... I think you have to be pretty tame on... Ooh. Okay, well there's a couple sliders you might have to watch out for. But if you're mapping a CS7 hard rock map, you can't really do too much with some of these sliders. Bit of a 1/3 section here. This is 7.3 stars. Only just above 2 minutes, so about the same length as that Nomad 5. The aim requirement in this map is much easier, or lower, rather. Like, you don't have those huge full screen jumps. But you do have some other elements. You have these bursts that are pretty spaced. You have, of course, higher CS. And it's slightly higher BPM as well. 180 compared to the 175, so pretty similar, but might feel noticeable. But there's definitely enough Floim in this map for it to be pretty distinct from Nomad 4, Nomad 5. Of course, it also doesn't have all those full screen jumps. Okay, time for Hard Rock 3. This is a swing map. So this being 134 BPM means the 1/6 are going to be about 200. So lower BPM on the 1/6 burst as compared to last week. But this is definitely harder to combo. It's not much higher star rating. It's almost the exact same star rating as Hard Rock 3 from last week, but because it doesn't have as much tapping inflating the star rating, it's going to be represented, or that difference is going to be represented in like the swing aim, this kind of like snap aim. But as usual, with this lower star rating Hard Rock 3, it should be more of an act test rather than an aim test. There's a little bit of a flow section here though. Gets into this alt. And then we go back into this normal swing. Definitely going to be harder to combo this one. It's a weird map. So that's circular reasoning. Hard Rock 3. On to Hard Rock 4. This would be a very well-known map. Everyone's played this before. I do not have a Hard Rock score on it. Great. Oh. Let's watch Roach play this. So this should be more of that slider aim, slider tech style than what we've had before. There's still quite a lot of control in this though, I would say. That's Hard Rock 4. Pretty well-known map. Not much to say about it. We're gonna go on to another very well-known map. This is your Hard Rock 5. Last week was a bust. Get rid of that sign. But maybe this will be more reading. I don't know. But surely everyone's played this before, so it shouldn't be anything too crazy. On Hard Rock, it is a little bit nicer than on Nomad. But you're still gonna have to learn some patterns if you haven't learned the map before. Some of the really tricky stuff is in the key eye, of course. Those verticals. Disguising which ones are sliders, which ones are notes. The second one's a little bit easier though. There's a decent amount of downtime in this. I'm definitely going to want to be able to hit the hard patterns in order to take advantage of these easier sections. That one I got completely wrecked by. Probably going to want to look at that one as well. Second one, again, easier for those linear patterns. Some tricky overlaps in this breakdown section, but then we'll get back into a bit of an easier part here. Expecting to see that one get banned a lot. I don't know if people bother learning that on Hard Rock. Anyway, I need to do this again. This is DT1. Back to aim slop. This is the fastest BPM that we're ever gonna have, I think. This is a 189, so basically 190. And 190 snap aim is pretty fast, especially when you get patterns like this. But as always, with any of these kind of Abe Slop maps, if you're able to hit the really fast, or like the harder patterns in this, you're gonna get a lot of free combo. Because this is obviously a farm set, so just hold your combo on some of these patterns and you'll do just fine. Yeah, nothing crazy in that map. Just snap aim, back and forth, all that stuff. Alright. DT2. I need a replay. Someone help me. Here we go. So this is DT2. This is 185 BPM. This is also air 10.3. This is more the flow aim focused DT, of course. It's definitely more of a normal map compared to like Nomad 2. But of course it's locked to, you know, 10.3. And it's 7.6 stars, so it's pretty tough. There are some alti patterns in here that you have to really watch out for. We have some of these just like interesting square streams, but there are also some back and forth like that one right there. Some of those XL spacing bursts as well. Those might be a little bit tricky. This might be a pretty big jump in star rating, but that's because last week's DT2 was way too hard for its star rating. So I think this was an appropriate escalation. Some of these longer stream patterns mixed in with some alt patterns in there. You gotta really watch out for those. Easier section here before we get to the ending. Another of those XL spacing as we get into the last PI. Pretty tough map. Let's see if see how well people do on that. Alright, DT3. This is the density reading in DT. It's only air 9 though. But it kind of gets traded off for this being a Newton map, so pretty tough to read. There's some tricky things, overlaps and like pauses, like note, like a gap in the like after you play a burst there'll be a note under it, but like on a different rhythm kind of thing. Like on, yeah, you can see it in the key eye. You have like a stack, and then a note comes a little bit after it, or two notes come after it sometimes. It's a little bit tricky to get used to those. Also, the direction of those doubles is a little bit weird, because they're hidden under the slider for a bit. So it can be a little bit tricky to read those as well. It's also very repetitive, so like it should not be difficult to learn this, I think. Well, there's probably some people who can just read it straight up. But anyone looking to learn this shouldn't be too much to ask for. Still though, not the easiest map. Alright, so now for the precision DT is gonna be Get Lucky. Pretty well known map here as well, I think. This is CS7, AR 10.1, 7.2 stars, 174 BPM. A little bit more control focused of a precision map because we did have that heavy aim and then just overall mechanics in the other two precision slots. So this is more of an alt style precision map. So there's no hyper precision in this pool. Fortunately for some people, unfortunately for others. So you're gonna have two CS7 maps, one CS6.
What is this I'm feeling? Won't leave, I'm waiting. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cause to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for the fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 We're up all night to get lucky.
This is kind of a grip killer. You need to be relaxed on these control patterns because they just kind of keep going for the entire map. Like I'm positive some of these misses are because I was trying to adjust my grip. I don't remember exactly though. This play was from a while ago. Alright, and then now DT5. And we are going to not look at that play. Hey. Oh. No replay. Alright, we'll watch the #1 replay on this then. So this is techno. This is 10.4, AR 10.4. It's 9.1 bass, so barely above that normal 10.3. This is 263 BPM. I mean, everyone knows this old set probably. It's a bit awkward, but like, it's pretty much all aim focused. So this is kind of replacing that Nomad 7 from last week. And you have all these back and forth jumps. That's pretty much the main gimmick of this map. If you're able to hold your FC through that first section, then you do get a bit of an easier part here. But like, this is not free by any means. Well, some of it is, but you can definitely see people drop a lot of ACK on those doubles. More of this kind of small aim, like that kind of, I guess it's sort of aim, like awkward aim, kind of. And then there's a couple bursts at the end. So, should not be easy to act that, I think. But yeah, that's your DT aim. And that's the last DT in the pool. Going on to tiebreaker. Why do I have a 92 on this? Let's just watch this one. So this is probably also like 200k, I'm guessing. Alright, but yep. This is 7.78 stars. This has plenty of flow aim, plenty of slider aim, plenty of normal aim. This is 6 minutes 4 seconds, so shorter than last week, longer than your usual tiebreaker though. Honestly, not too many options for tiebreakers at this star rating, and for it not to be a speed map or stream map. But I think this map does well encompass the what's being tested in this pool overall, anyway. And it's on an epic song, so gotta get those tiebreaker moments going. I'm sure everyone's played this, so not too much to say. Just enjoy the map. Not the play though. The play sucks. Well, even if everyone hasn't played it, I'm sure that everyone's seen it pulled in a tournament before. One of the two. That 1/3 part is kind of hard. You get your obligatory break halfway through the tiebreaker, see what the score is. Get those nerves pumping. Some more 1/3s here. And don't do that. This ending is really hard. Very aim heavy. This map also has so much combo. It's like as much combo as last week's tiebreaker, except it's like a minute and a half shorter. So getting a high score on this is going to be very tough. And spin to win. Or if you're me, spin at 200 RPM. Oh, and there's this. I forgot. There are notes after that spinner. Don't stop playing, please. Alright, that's the pool. Good luck to everyone. All the stuff will be on the sheet sometime today. Goodbye.